Hey guys, what's up? This is Shirt Talking. Welcome back to my channel. So today's video is about Tales of Crestoria, and we'll be talking about my progression on the game, my 2 weeks progression, and what did I learn so far. There's a lot of things that I had to learn by myself because the game doesn't really explain everything, and we'll be doing this on this video. You can see that also on the same time I just finished clearing all the missions on my challenge mission board. The last 6 ones are very hard. I thought that raise an SSR Memorial Stone to level 100 would be harder, but as the game just gave us 6 Memorial Stones for Farah with the current summer event, it was easier. But unlock a banner on the central board was actually harder because it takes so much materials to get a character to level 100. I actually used this on a SR character just to fasten the progress because I really want to see which character I will get on the SSR summon ticket. You can see that just by clearing here, we are now finally done with this. Last reward is the SSR summon ticket. All challenge missions completed, so I think there won't be anything bugging me on the home screen anymore. Yeah, disappeared from home screen. So let's first give a look on our allies, and we can talk about my squad, my current squad. So I was one of the first YouTubers to say for you to try to remove for a combination of damage dealers alongside Estelle, and I was pretty right on this. Actually, they're very hard. The stages from raids are very hard to complete without having Estelle. You can still bring friends, but it's way easier to just try to bring damage dealer as a friend, and you can focus on just bringing 2 damage dealers on yourself, Estelle, and maybe another damage dealer. Sometimes you can bring supporters and debuffers, but we still don't have many options on that. Bringing 2 damage dealers plus Estelle plus 1 friend is the best setup for raids. It's still very hard to do very hard raids because they are kind of balanced around level 100 and I still don't have level 100. Very hard is balanced at least on level 90 to 100, and also saying that you have access to stones to that similar levels. If you are bringing characters just like Stan here that has a level 50 Memorial Stone, that's quite suicidal because it barely gives defense and HP, you'll probably die all the time unless you're using him against Earth. Yeah, this is my go-to squad most of the time. It's based on 3 damage dealers. Actually, Kanono is not as strong as Stan or even Velvet, but Kanono does insane damage when she crits, especially on raids, because on raid gets broken. He will also get downed, that multiplies the damage. Kanono has a very nice Memorial Stone that increases the damage. And her Memorial Stone is very nice. See, critical damage 75% to Longsword type allies. This is nice because it's not just for water. I think we have more Longswords than water in this game, so it can be used in other characters. I think it's one of the best ones for you to invest, and this is the best type of damage for raids, and way better than critical hit chances or even normal increasing attack power. And this was like I said, the go-to squad because on story, when I started, Stan was dying too much. But then I got to a point when I started getting the other characters leveled up as well, that I hardly had to fight for more than 3 turns. But I still believe this is a very nice. You can see that I removed Velvet. The Immortal Stone I'm using Reed. This Reed is not even maxed yet, I still didn't adorn it. And it's better than the current Memorial Stone for Velvet. You can see, I will try to show you what happens when I try to equip Velvet. You see, the status are decreased. Interesting, right? It's just because you actually get a bonus by equipping a Memorial of your own element and also from your own weapon type. Here, when you equip the same character Memorial Stone, you usually get the 2 bonuses. But Velvet doesn't have so much attack with her own Memorial Stone. I could also just try to use Farah, because my Farah stone is maxed now. See, level 100, she is fully adorned. You get even more than Reed. But on level 90, Reed was better than Farah because of that. You get better bonuses by matching the element instead of the weapon type. You see, with Reed, I matched the element, and with Farah, I matched the weapon type. But when I had both on the similar levels, Reed was giving more because of the element. Also, a read passive is not critical chance, it is instead 15% increase on attack. I prefer that, so I will probably be leaving this. Now I can actually choose this Pharaoh Stone for either Jude or my Yuri. You see, with Jude it gives a lot of status as well. My Jude is very strong right now. Look at how many attack he has. He was kind of a surprise. When you get him very low level, he barely loses damage. But if you equip him with the correct Memory Stone, he gets way stronger. And he's a character that has a cool art. The first one is 8 hits. I'll be working on this guy more than I expected. I just need a full damage-oriented character to be used alongside Estelle. So I use Estelle, Jude, and one more Holly. I still don't have another Holly, so it will take some time, maybe on other banners I'll try to find. And I also got later with my pools, I got this girl here, Micella. She's perfectly fine if I'm using her on raids. I use her alongside Stan and Estelle, and then I get one friend, usually another Stan, but usually a more defensive Stan so he can survive a little. But this combination also works very well on raids. So this is my current go-to squad. I think Yuri and Micella work very well. You see that Micella is also using this stone here. This is very easy to build, this Kanata. It has onslaught 3 as well, gives a 15% increase on attack. I did this because I sold all of my SR characters that I didn't want to. So I'll show you how I did that. You just have to go to menu, and then you go to exchange. Before you do that, actually, you have to go to allies, to Memory Stones. When you go here to your Memory Stones page, you can choose one that you do not want to use, like Malik here. I don't want to use Malik. I can simply go here on Convert. And if you convert one Memory Stone of a character that is from SR Heresy, you can actually change it for its Gold Shard. With one Gold Shard, you can exchange it for a Memory Stone from one of the protagonists. It can be used to either awaken the same character or just ascend the Memory Stone. They use different names. For a character you awake, to the Memory Stone you ascend. So now we go here on menu, and then we go here on exchange. And by going here, you go to Shard Exchange, and you see Gold Shard, yes. On Gold Shard you see that I exchanged it for 5 Kanatas, just so I could get a maxed Memory Stone. And I also got 8 Vicious. I already had one, because we got one from the start of the game. And using 9 Vicious actually gave me a very nice bonus. I will explain this as well. So I actually used 13 Gold Shards. So I had to dispose of 13 different SR units I didn't want to use. So it's kind of hard to think which ones are good or not right now. I'll be making a video about this. And okay, so I will show you again how I planned this out. I disposed of some of my SR characters and got 8 Memory Stones for Vicious, just because if you match all the same weapon type on your subgrid, you get some bonuses based on the status of your character. So not exactly for Vicious, because Vicious Memory Stone is not so nice in my opinion. It gives more HP than other stuff, and the attack bonus is not so good. It's also because it's on level 40. It takes so much time for me to get this maxed. You can also only get 10 by a month of the Memory Stones from the protagonist. So next month I will just try to get a little more on this. As the Memory skill from the sub stone doesn't really work, the only thing that matters is the main status. You see? HP, attack, and defense. Not so high, but what matters the most here is the combination of having 9 weapon types matching the same, and then they will give me some bonuses based on my characters, not if they bring the same weapon or the same element. On the final stages of this game, when you reach the end game, you will want to have a squad that uses the same element, the same weapon type, and the subgrid maxed with the same weapon and the same weapon type. This may seem a little too much, right? But you can also do that already. You can do that if you are using Leon and Ludger, because they are dual blades and also from dark elements. And you have lots of options actually to get Memory Stones from dark and dual blades. So they are actually the best duo to invest on the game right now. Using Leon and Ludger and Estelle and a subgrid of dual blades and dark elemental is the best combination in the game so far, in my opinion. You can also bring another character just so you can get some more healings, because both are not so good on defense, but they will get so many bonuses that you give them also more HP and defense. I don't have any of these two characters, so it will take some time. But you can also do that with other elements and other weapon types, but the thing is that we don't have perfect combinations for them yet, or easy combinations. So you see that you could also do this with Rage or Firestone if you want it. But Firestone is actually nice for some characters, so I actually prefer to max it, and also Reed, like I said, is also good for Velvet in my opinion. So I was just saving it. See? Right. So let me show you some other stuff. I am also not awakening my characters yet, because I don't think I'll have enough resources to max awaken the units and also the stone. So I'll probably be using stones that the game gives us, like this Pharaoh. And the Fairy Stone is actually very nice in my opinion. And you see that only that increases critical hit. It's better for characters that need a lot of hallway gauge and they have high number of hits. This works well for them. Specifically for Jude. Jude uses very well this, so this is why I'm using with him. And for the most of the time, I saw that my characters will probably be using farmable Memory Stones than their own, with some exceptions. Let's go here on Memory Stones. And you can see I will just give you a filter here to SSR. Yeah, okay. You can leave SR as well, so I'll just filter by attack. Yeah, so you see we have Spada. Spada gives even more than stun. If I really want to get more attack, in the future I'll have by going through this HOT. And he also gives percentage to attack instead of critical hit chances. I think that it's a better version than Stan. You can see very similar, even better on HP and attack. So, but the problem is that you won't find the same combinations here. The Stan uses fire and swords, while Spada uses light and dual blades. Doesn't really match up. But if you have Leon or Ludger, you have plenty of options. You have Richter, you have the Leon Stone, but you don't need to. You can use Richter, and you can also use Judas. Judas is an SR stone that's pretty nice, but it only gives paralyzed resistance to Dark Light. So the Memorial skill is very bad in my opinion. You barely need this. We don't even know we can paralyze. But using this on a subgrid means that you get so much bonus status that will be perfect. So this is what I'm aiming for. I'm aiming to build a whip. So this is what I'm aiming for. I'll probably build a subgrid of Judas, even though I still don't have Leon and Ludger, but when I get those characters, they will be very good, in my opinion. So this covers what I'm doing with my Memorial Stones. And also, I thought that was very hard to keep playing the game because I have energy all the time. When I'm thinking that I've depleted all of my energy, I get another rank up, another 10 points for BP, and you see that Raid is a little complicated right now in the game because some bosses can be doable on very hard, but most of them are not doable for me because my character is still not on level 100. And the current event boss is actually easy for me. I can do that. Leerdwoom Grun elimination, this one here, is easy. But this Pyro elimination is not easy. He's very strong. So when I try very hard with him, I usually die in like 5 turns. Some of these bosses are not made for everyone to defeat on very hard right now. So I do suggest everyone just playing on hard, because if you're playing on hard, you can go here on exchange, you will get more medals because it's easier to do. And if you go to silver medals, you can get that, let's see, Judas Stone. This Judas Stone is awesome. Like I said, very nice for subgrid, even more for people that have Leon and Ludger. The best of these options is him. When you get stronger, you can go here for gold medals and get Richter. See, Richter is the same combination, dual types and dark. So seems like the game is pushing for Leon and Ludger combination, like I just said. So okay, I think this covers everything I learned, at least the most things. In the final lesson, you can see that I still have 28k Glean Stumps. I'm not summoning because I do not believe summoning for summer units is a good decision. People will try to say that, well, they are strong, they may have good reasons to summon for them. Well, I still don't know if they are limited or not, and I'm waiting till we get at least the first banner closed. and then we can check if on the next banner you have those characters as well. If we don't, I will just wait till they can unleash new banners. They are not time limited, so I can summon for a character, and saving all of my glintstones for that, so maybe I can get a one character maxed. I need 4 dupes for that. I don't know if I'll ever be able to, but if they are not limited, I can still slowly build up towards that and reach their max potential in the end. Just some more information about raids. I do suggest you guys, if you want to play very hard raids, join those that are dying if you are not strong enough. So then you can contribute a little without dying so fast. And if you are trying to just get more rewards, go scroll the page, go to the end, and try to do some of these here. If your friends have raids open, it will be shown here on the top. Right now I only have one friend with a boss that is probably dying right now. And then you can go with your friends, get better rewards, because playing with friends and guild gives better rewards. But if you do not have anyone to play, you can go here, scroll down, just go to normal or hard. You get better rewards, but the battle will last longer because you are getting the boss with the full HP. So if you have time to spare, go here, start a raid from scratch and play for better rewards. But if you are in a rush and you just want to deplete your BP gauge, go here and finish those raids that are almost dying. The rewards will be lower, but we always have BP. We always have BP more and more, so yeah, this is it, guys. So I'll be making videos about this game now because I was trying to learn it and I was always playing. I was always having more energy, more BP, arena orbs. I don't really like this stage of the game when you are starting out because the game gives you so many resources to keep playing that you eventually burn out. Some people will quit because of that. I'm still playing, I'm enjoying the game, but I have to take some time to just try to analyze everything and make videos later. So, thank you all for watching this video. Please subscribe if you haven't, and we see each other on the next one. Bye.